Today we are visiting one of those ideal motorcycle destinations. It's located in the Ozark Mountains of northwest Arkansas. There's a lot of history, Victorian buildings, there's healing springs, and a cool little place called the Thorn Crown Chapel. If you're into fishing, there's plenty of lakes, but really there's fantastic roads in any direction. It's called Eureka Springs. Now let's go take a look, shall we? Now this is probably more of a high-level kind of dive into the city, but one trip here was a little more busy, the other one a little less so. But you can pretty much expect this kind of scenery and driving. Each time you come to visit, with traffic varying, but for the most part, it's going to be a slow but enjoyable drive. I like to go for these no-destination motorcycle rides with just a few checkpoints, and this happens to be one of them. I found the Chile. Anyway, they had some great small batch hot sauces. I picked up a couple, and they are still in the pantry. They are great. So if you're here, it's worth a stop.
Yeah.
Shortly after recording this, I did get a quad lock phone mount, but for this trip, I had my phone in my motorcycle jacket. I'm trying to hear GPS directions in my headphones. I hadn't been to this area since a wedding when I was probably, 20, 21. So it's been a while.
There it is. So this tells you how long it's been since I've been out here.
Yeah, and you can see that I'm stumbling with my directions, but I figure it out.
Right?
Eventually. If you're visiting, you will see the trolley here in a moment.
Okay.
It's a great way to get around the city and kind of get a feel for the history, and you can hop on and off at different locations. But you'll notice this artist up here on the right. I hope she doesn't mind being YouTube famous, but she did give me a flyer for the Plein Air Festival. I think it's Plein, if I'm saying that right. A bunch of artists get together and they'll go to these locations and, they'll create some art. They get together in the evening with some refreshments and share it. It's a cool experience, and it was great to get to meet a lot of them throughout the property.
Let's go check it out.
Okay, can't wait. I'll tell you, I just love the vibes here. You know, it's very obviously Victorian, but kind of spooky, kind of calming at the same time. Just a great place. I decided to leave any of the background audio in so you can kind of get a feel for the old building sounds and creaks. Now, I'm not really going to do a deep dive on the history of this place. It was featured on that show Taps. It is known as being one of the most haunted places in the US. Whether you believe that or not, that's up to you, and you're more than welcome to come and see it for yourself. Also, there's some content creators who do a much better job of doing like a deep dive on specifics. But there was an early owner named Norman Baker, and he did some questionable things with curing cancer, etc. He did have an escape route so that he could get down to the first floor and escape authorities. It's cool. I mean, there's a lot of places in the US that have some crazy history like that, but maybe that's where some of the hauntings come from. I think they even use that limestone in the construction, and there's the whole stone tape theory. There's a lot of cool stuff about the area to check out. The Cathouse Lounge. I kept hearing about this place and that it's biker friendly. Really it is. I mean, I pulled up on a sport bike and it's not too difficult to make friends with other people here. Everyone just wants to talk bikes, or they're gonna mind their own business and eat food. Really cool environment. The staff was awesome. The food was fantastic. Definitely worth the trip. That was the Black and Blue Burger. Now we're going downtown. Go by the Great Passion Play, and then we'll go uphill. Art galleries. Man, that food was...
And you got these little... Yeah, it kind of shows like the whole resurrection of Christ, and it's a play that goes into the dark. And I don't want to... I mean, not that I'm going to ruin the story for anybody, but... It's a great passion play. You've got virtual reality Israel tour, museum, gift shops.
That right there is part of the Berlin Wall. Statue way up there. I got some Joywave in the headphones, and I'm going to do a little bit more cruising here around the kind of downtown area. There's some really cool natural, there's like a natural bridge, if memory serves me right, that you can check out. There's zip lines. You can see the trolley coming down here. Okay.
here. What were they doing? They were parking. Yeah, I want to say there's some mountain bike trails and hiking trails. There's some of that up there by the statue too, and that might be the entrance. We're gonna go back down here actually. Very, very careful. Oh, still hit a rock. Said, oh, 6 p.m. Monday.